Cameras enabled. Live.
I'll let you know when I see you.
I see numbers up there.
Okay, then you're good.
Hello, everybody. Come on in. I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to get in here. I am Gerald, better known as Mr. Tater Budding, and this is
Mr. What?
Tater Buggin. I'm not a professional at this. But this is Cooking with Mr. Tater Buggin.
Betty, Sharon, and Daryl, and Barb are all here.
Already here. Great.
Yeah,
Everybody come on in. We're going to have some fun tonight. We're going to cook some good food. Give everybody a few minutes to get in the
Can you
room
see
here.
comments with your glasses on? You can say hey if you want.
I have to get real close to
Oh,
do
there's
that.
Trish.
Trisha.
She said, Mr. Tater Radio. Wait, Mr. Who?
Mr. Who, yeah.
Trish, you need to watch this one. It's how to do those grilled veggies you want to do.
All right. Who all we got here?
Thanks,
now?
Betty. Oh.
There's Trisha.
Hey, everybody.
There's Rita Burmeister. I see her. And Betty Sargent's here. Hey, Betty. Thank you.
Randy says you had me at grilled salmon.
All right. Here's what we're going to do tonight. We've got a few people in already, but we are going to grill some salmon in a special marinade, and we're also going to steam some vegetables to go with that. Here's what we're going to start with. We're going to do some pretty salmon. Isn't that pretty? We're going to divide this up a little bit.
Vertical.
Yeah, my lovely assistant Lindy is right over here to my right.
I'm reading your comments. I'm seeing everybody.
And there's Christy, is it Gilmer? Yeah. Judy Zeppa's here. Hey Judy, glad you're here. Everybody come on in.
Doesn't that sound good, Ann?
Who's ready to cook?
Trish says I'm not as pretty as you.
Well, I'm sorry, not everybody can be as pretty as me. All right, let's get started here. The first thing we're going to do is to prepare the salmon and get a marinade made for it and get that on the grill, and then we're going to jump to the vegetables for you. And remember that if you don't see all this video, you can catch it on replay. You can always catch everything from us at Tater Buggin on Facebook.
Connie, you are here live. Yes. This is not the replay.
This is not a replay. Right now it's not a replay. All right, let's get started here. I'm going to turn this camera a little bit so that you can better see what I'm doing here. There we go. Now the first thing we're going to do, I have already washed my hands very cleanly, so I'm all clean, ready to go.
There's Norma Rubio.
We're going to take this salmon, and if you'll notice, this salmon has the skin on the back of it. I am not a fan of the skin.
Thank you for the stars, artist.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a fillet knife. We're going to divide this fish into two pieces right now because that's... this one's going to be divided into two pieces. And I'm going to show you how to fillet that skin off of the meat itself. So what you do is take a fillet knife or something that's very sharp and get started between the meat and the skin. And then get a hold of the skin, and as you do, hold the skin, push the knife right flat against that skin, and it comes off so pretty. All that skin is gone.
Welcome, Katie. It's her first time watching. I am
right.
so glad you're here.
Glad you're here. All right, let's do the next one. Again, the knife just gets started between the skin and the meat. Get your fingers on that skin. Hold that knife good and steady.
This is how you fillet our bass,
That's
too,
the
that
way
you
we
catch?
fillet bass. You just get it, keep that knife nice and flat against the skin. And that one's being a little bit of a problem, but that's okay. We're gonna get it.
Yay, Carol, you made it back. I'm so glad. Hey, Lana. I do too, Michelle. We love salmon. So does my mom and stepdad next door. They enjoy it too.
All right, there we go. There's that one. And that skin is out of the way. I'm gonna go to another piece here because I'm cooking for 5 people tonight.
That's what I was thinking too, Debbie. I would cut my finger off. I don't know how he makes that look so easy, but
Well, it's just a matter of getting it started, and then the knife is these fillet knives are very, very sharp. And once you get it between the meat and the skin, you just push nice and flat, and it peels it right off of there for you. You know, some people do like the skin on. That's a matter of choice there. I, in particular, am not crazy about it.
most folks here have said they don't like the skin either, so. Everybody was looking for my replay and you came up, so they're watching you. Yeah,
Yay.
y'all can catch me on replay.
Yeah, because we did as Lindy called it, a twofer today.
Pat says, does it change it if you love the skin on while cooking but slide it off before serving?
You can, it's, I guess to me it's just easier to do it before you cook it, because you don't want to, after you cook it, that means you got to handle it quite a bit. All right, we're almost done here. I don't mean to bore you with this, but I just wanted to show you this technique here. Get that knife started between the skin and the meat. Hold on to it.
When I was cooking, I always hated, the worst part for me was dealing with raw meat. I have a better appetite if I don't watch this part, so I'm not digging this part right here.
All right, give me just a second. Let me dispose of some stuff here. Get my board cleaned up.
Yeah, he's a good clean as you go guy, which I appreciate. Well, I mean, clean as you go as far as like cutting boards and stuff. Now, when he's cooking, he messes up every dish in the house.
I do that now. Yep, I do that.
Small price to pay to have a personal chef, though, I'll tell you. I'm not complaining.
All right, now what we're going to do is take some cold water and rinse these fish fillets off and get.
Oh, there's Angela from Word and Home. Hey, Angela.
Thank you for joining us.
I'm so happy you're here. Yeah, that's how I am, Dana. If I ever had to deal with raw chicken, by the time I dealt with the raw meat, I just pretty much didn't want to eat. So that's why I'm a little fluffier now that he's cooking. Hey, Allison.
Is that Allison Spaza?
Yes, it sure is. Hey, Carol, yes, I know I am, and I am thankful and blessed.
I know I'm out of the camera right now, so y'all just bear with me. I just want to get these fillets cleaned up a little bit for you.
Judy, and it's real healthy, so that's good. We have been trying to eat healthier. That's a fly in the kitchen? Okay,
What?
There we go. We had a fly. Fly came through the doggy door.
Yeah.
That's one thing about having a giant-sized doggy door in your house. They said it must be a man thing messing up every dish in the house when they cook. They know about that.
Yep. All right. Now what we're going to do, the salmon's ready to put in the marinade, so we need to make us a marinade. So if you want to get a pencil and piece of paper out. This is a wonderful marinade for
And I was not,
fish.
yeah, I was not a salmon fan until this marinade. It makes it for me, so.
All right, so a good measuring cup, one full cup, and we're gonna do, this is EVOO, a third of a cup of olive oil, a third of a cup of Worcestershire sauce,
I love Worcestershire sauce. Artist, that's okay. The veggies are coming.
all right. Artist doesn't do fish.
She's from a Northwest native, but she can eat it, but she's not a big fan of salmon.
All right, 1/3 cup of just good old soy sauce. That is just good old soy sauce. Do you have that? You've got it turned around for me
I
tonight,
even
haven't you?
got it turned around for you.
All right, now balsamic vinegar. My tongue is not working just right tonight.
I had that problem during my life today. Words.
And that's just about, I don't know, a good dash of vinegar. That's your liquids. Now, we're gonna go with some garlic powder. We're gonna do 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, a dash of, just a pinch of red pepper flakes, Italian seasoning, just plain old Italian seasoning. We're gonna do a tablespoon of that.
Artist loves fishing for it and even caught a 48-pound king.
Good Lord.
Wow.
Wish I had him to cook.
Yeah.
All right, about a teaspoon of black pepper, and then about the same amount, about a teaspoon of salt, some onion powder, about a tablespoon of that. And you see how I'm measuring that, don't you? All right, and then the next thing we're gonna do is about a teaspoon of cumin.
Sherry wants to know if it has a strong fish taste with this marinade. I got spoiled to bass. That's why bass is my favorite.
Well, I gotta tell you, I think that this marinade really takes a lot of that fish.
It does. I think that's why I started liking salmon the way he did it, because I love this marinade and it's not as fishy. But I still prefer fresh caught bass, and thankfully he's a bass fisherman. And Dana, I saw your question. I'm gonna talk about that while he's out at the grill. Jerry, I think the cooks do that when they know somebody's else is gonna clean it up. When I used to cook, I would wash as I went so that there weren't so many.
All right, I'm just gonna mix this up real good with a fork. You can use a blender if you want. You can use a little mixer if you want. I just like to stir it up. Just want to stir it up real good so that all of that garlic powder, onion powder, all of those dry goods get mixed into those liquids. And then we're gonna take a good old Ziploc gallon bag, and we're gonna drop these fillets down in this gallon bag, one at a time. Now, depending on your taste, you can do this way before, and these can marinate up to about 4 hours in this marinade. All right, everything's in there.
Cynthia, I love fried catfish. Really thin, crispy fried catfish. We love that too.
All right. So we got our marinade ready. We got our fish ready. So now we're gonna just incorporate those. Again, we just wanna make sure that's stirred up real good.
Randy, I will. I'll get him to write them down for me, and I will post them for y'all.
And then we're just gonna dump that marinade in the bag. Zip it up. Try to get a lot of that air out of the bag. And then we're gonna tumble it a little bit to get those, tumble gently, because salmon is a little tender. I'm just gonna tumble it a little bit and get that all mixed in there where they can marinate.
Ooh, that sounds good, Marjorie. Sue says, I look forward to Mr. T's cooking show. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
He loves doing it for y'all, too.
All right, let me,
Ew.
I want to take one more second here to clean my tray. You know what I'm going to do?
You want me to do it real quick?
No, for the sake of time, I'm going to just go to a different tray.
Oh, there we go.
We're going to a clean cutting tray. All right, so our salmon, can you see that? It's in there with all that marinade. You just tumble it a little bit so you want everything covered. What is it?
I saw a spot. I'm crazy.
All right, now, you want to cook salmon on a very hot grill, 450 degrees, somewhere 450 to 500 is even okay. The thing about salmon is that it does not take very long to cook. Even these thick cuts like this, you'll normally get salmon fillets at the grocery store that are about an inch thick. But we're going to time these very carefully. We're going to put them on the grill. We're going to time them for 6 minutes. Now, if you'll go out there and check it at 6 minutes, you'll see that it's kind of released from the grill, so it's easier for you to flip that over to the other side. I will say this, be very careful because salmon is hard to flip, even once it's cooked on one side. So, I'm going to leave you in the very...
Capable?
Yeah, that's a good word. Capable hands of my wife for just a minute while I run out here and put these on the grill, and I'll be right back.
All right, so Carrie, okay, I'm gonna let you, I noticed I missed you today, but it took all of 20 minutes and then I just chit-chatted, so. Oh, fried cod. Cod is so good. Oh, Carrie, well, priorities, right? So Dana asked about, I touched on the bathroom remodel during my live, and it's coming along. We have a tile floor that I absolutely love. The whole crew's coming back Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Did knock it out, the rest of it. So we're down to one little bitty bathroom right now, but it's better than none. Sarah, these grilled veggies are my favorite. You know what I'm gonna do, y'all? I'm coming around here. You're just looking at the kitchen. So I'll just come around. I've already put my glasses on. Those contacts, I have dry eyes and they were getting to me. So let's see what we've got. I'll fill in for him. It's just right now, it's just telling me who's watching. I can see comments, I think, better over there. Oh, Sarah says hello. Okay. Oh, thanks for the heart, y'all. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for, I got this at JCPenney when I went shopping with my mama not too long ago. Aw. I've missed you too, Allison. I understand that, though. I'm glad you caught Mr. T, and he's back, and I'm getting out of here.
All right, quick cleanup here.
You see how I have to do, see, I came back around here and I'm still on the camera, and that's why I take my glasses off and wear contacts, because I tilt my head back. I'm old. Oh, Norma, you're so sweet.
All right, those babies are burning on the grill. And
y'all are sweet to me. Thank you. And he's setting his timer, and it makes a beautiful little noise when it goes off, and it makes me think, ooh, food's ready, so I start to salivate like Pavlov's dogs. You do, Carrie. I highly recommend having someone to grill for you.
All right, now here's the fun. This one's fun. We're gonna do some grilled steamed vegetables. You're gonna need some Reynolds wrap, some aluminum foil.
A good bit of it, yeah.
A good big long piece. You'll need a bowl, a good deep bowl. And I'll show you what we're gonna do here. Let me get it. Is that in the camera? Yes, it is. All right.
Y'all, I haven't really eaten since lunch yesterday, so I'm telling you I'm hungry.
All right, we want to put this into this bowl with both ends, even Steven through there, both ends sticking up like this. Everybody
Laurie has a question. It's a good question.
see that?
Laurie says, doesn't he need to use a special pan on the grill to grill fish?
Well, not on my grill. No, my grill, I've got, I think just a regular old grill, regular grate on it, and I
Gas
just put it
grill.
right on the
Yeah.
right on the grate. You can use one of those.
What did I do, Carrie? Oh, I didn't eat. I know. I've been doing bad lately. I know.
And what we're doing is we're making a liner for this bowl. So you put one in one direction, you put the other one in the other direction, and you make just a big old deep bowl like that. Okay? So if you do that right, it is sealed, nothing leaks out. And you just kind of fold the tops out.
Didn't you kind of do this trial and error? Isn't this something you just made up, or did you see that online?
I kind of made it up off of an idea that somebody had. They didn't use the bowl. I like using the bowl because it makes a nice form.
Yeah, I remember the first time you did it, you didn't have a bowl, so that's why I asked.
And it's a cool little deal once everything gets in there, and we'll get to that, okay? So the bowl is ready. We're going to set that aside. Let me get my vegetables out.
Okay, Laurie wants to know, the fish doesn't fall apart on the grill?
No, not if you let it cook. If you leave it alone, that's the trick to grilling fish, is put it on the grill, leave it alone, let it cook.
Me too, Lana. Me too. So just don't be flipping on it and all that all the time.
Okay, for these vegetables, we're gonna need 3. I use these little golden russet potatoes, skin on. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna cube these now.
That's good too, Betty. Yes, I used to do chicken that way in the oven with veggies.
All right, so we're gonna cube that.
Hello, Michelle from North Carolina.
And I've got a pot of hot water going here. It's starting to heat up here. We're gonna boil this for about 10 minutes to soften these potatoes for us while we are doing the other vegetables.
Yeah, Mayor says same for meat. Leave it alone until you're ready to turn it over. Just
That's it.
Let it cook.
That's the trick to it not coming apart on you. Put it on the grill, time it, and when the timer goes off, be ready to go run out there and flip it right on over. All right, so we're just, once again, just cubing potatoes here. Cubing potatoes? Cubing.
Cubing. We leave the G off here. Well, we got over 100, yeah.
Yay.
I know summertime's busy.
Yeah, people are doing a lot of other things, I know.
Yeah, there's ball games and all kinds of things, so we understand.
All right, is everybody with me so far?
Everybody's here.
We got potatoes cooking. And all I'm gonna do is, I'm just heating these potatoes up. We're gonna boil those for about 8 minutes or so, just again, to just soften them up. The next thing we're gonna add is some peppers. I like using everything but green peppers. All right, excuse me.
Isn't that beautiful?
Excuse me while I flip the fish.
Sue, believe it or not, yes, he does. Well, pretty much every day. Like those puppies aren't hungry. They just think they're hungry. The Sunday night last Sunday night when I came home, he grilled these pork steaks, and it's a broccoli dish that went with it. It was so good. I love his. I was never a big steak eater, believe it or not. Now I just crave steak, especially if it's venison. I love venison because, yeah, anyway. And he'll fix some veggies to go with it. We've really been trying to do just a meat and a vegetable together and be a little healthier. So something like when he goes fishing and comes home with bass, he'll fillet it. And oh my goodness, he'll grill it just like this. That's my favorite. And might do asparagus or it's usually broccoli. Anyway, it's good and I love it. And then sometimes he'll get, do those Mexican dishes like he's done for you, or a stromboli. Oh! Okay.
All right. So, I have got some already started here, but we're going to use red, orange, and yellow peppers. Just peppers I have cut up. We're going to put those all in a bowl together, and what I'm doing is just slicing those in, I don't know what shape you call this. French fries, I don't know. And I'm going to quit rushing because I have plenty of time, I think. Our vegetables are going to consist of potatoes, peppers, onions, broccoli.
Oh, that's so good. Do you have any carrot chips?
Carrot chips going in there, yes.
Yum.
Forgot the carrot chips.
Michelle said, do you need to reset the timer? I always forget.
I did before I went out there. I sometimes forget, so I reset it before I even head back out there.
And there's our other timer.
There's the other timer. Is it 5:30 already?
It is 6:30.
I mean 6:30. It is, huh?
Well, it's 6:27.
All right. All right, so I'm gonna do this. In our bowl, we're gonna take about 2 tablespoons of olive oil and put it right in the bottom of that. And then we're gonna take those chopped up peppers, put those in there.
Oh, Elizabeth, that's so sweet. He worked 12-hour days for so many years, and he always has enjoyed cooking, but never got to because he was too busy, so I did the cooking. And so when he retired last November, boy, I'm a happy woman. He loves it. He has told me, I've asked him before if he wants me to do it. It's probably my bad cooking. He's like,
That's
oh, thank
not it at
goodness,
all.
I don't have to eat her cooking anymore.
Not it at all. All right, I am just slicing up some onion here.
He's a good man. But this thing that he came up with for cooking vegetables was a game changer. We love it. All of us love it.
Even the outlaws, the in-laws love it.
Yeah. Those picky neighbors next door love it.
Picky neighbors next door.
He's actually at work. He works second shift, Carrie. He does when he's home. When he's off on Sunday and Monday, he does eat with us and loves it. And Gerald's he doesn't work far away, so he's gonna fix him a plate and take it. He's so excited. And our sons have always been really good eaters. They prefer vegetables. They don't like potatoes as much. They don't eat bread or sweets. They're crazy. I don't know where they came from, but
All right, that was half of a nice onion. And that's the timer again already. I'm gonna go check that fish. Bear with me just a minute.
I've found a lot of men really do love to cook, and I think that's awesome. I know it just depends on the individual, but I remember always hearing that men tend to be better cooks. I don't know. But he just enjoys it. I think this is one of his forms of creativity. Because wait, here I come again. I'm gonna come around here. Because when I cooked, I needed a recipe. I measured. I'm not a real cook, and this is how a real cook cooks. They make up stuff and all. Sometimes though he gets it so right, and then he wants to mess with it. I'm like, oh, but it was so good. Don't mess with perfection, right? Oh, really? Oh, Scott, really? Oh, yeah. Anytime Gerald could get, he could grill or get in the kitchen, he loves to cook. He just loves to experiment, and I'm not that brave with it. So, men are. Oh, really, Betty? Oh, okay. But that's so great that he can help you with that. Oh, Rhonda, yeah. We don't mind, do we? Are you back? Are you?
Yep, I'm back for just a minute. I'm going to let that...
We're tag teaming tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to let that blacken just a little bit on the first side.
Lori, how did you get that? Well, I can't say that. He's gotten, as I've gotten a little busier, he's gotten better at doing a lot of the kitchen cleanup too.
All right, so our potatoes have been on for quite plenty of time now. What we're going to do is we're going to take those hot potatoes and strain those. Get as much water off of them as you can. Now, one trick, I don't know if you know, put them right back in the pan, a dry pan, and let them dry just a little bit. That way you don't get so much water in the vegetables and they don't get so soggy.
Dana, that's funny.
What?
She said her husband will experiment, then it doesn't look like something I want to eat.
All right, so the next thing we're going to put in our vegetables here is I've got 3 slices of really thick cut bacon. And I am going to just cut that up into small chunks. And that puts some good flavor in all of these vegetables.
Stephanie says if you put it on the burner, all the water will go on and evaporate.
It's on the burner, yeah. It's that's what I did. I put it right back on the stove, so it's on a hot plate.
Jody, you can still catch the veggies. All he has done so far is cut them up. So.
All right, Jody Tate.
No. Jody Santana.
All right, all this bacon, if you will, now you got them, if they're stacked 3 deep, they're going to stick together. So I kind of like to separate all of that as I put it in the little conglomeration here.
Bacon makes everything better, y'all. Yeah.
Everything's better with bacon on it.
Jody Santana says, have you ever heard that rinsing bacon helps it to not shrink?
Gosh, I can't say that I have heard that. Have you heard that?
That's interesting.
So I'm just kind of breaking this apart so that it separates, and will kind of be, that's just 3 pieces of good old thick bacon. Just about done here.
Yeah, they don't want to help Betty. They want to, anything that drops on the floor, and they just ate at 5:30.
He needs a bite.
That's why they hang out in the kitchen.
That's why they hang out, isn't it? All right, so we got our potatoes are going now. I've got another pot of boiling water here going on the stove because I'm going to blanch some broccoli. Wait a minute, it's right here.
Did you get cheater broccoli?
I did.
I don't blame you, baby.
But they just brought it out. It's very fresh. It looks very good.
You had a lot of vegetables to cut up, so that's good.
Well, I didn't know how much time we'd have here, and we need. All right, that's going to be ready to go. So I'm going to run get the fish off the grill.
Oh,
Okay?
Michelle, I love that too.
Oh, I can't leave that.
It's in your pocket. Yeah, that's Pete. Yeah, they know.
I'll be right back.
Okay, they learned that when I cooked, I accidentally dropped stuff, and so Pete, especially because he's the only one that was around back then, knows better be in the kitchen. But yes, roasted savory sweet potatoes. I started doing those even before Gerald retired, and we found out we loved them. I know, Lana, pushovers, right? But yeah, I just put some of that olive oil and even just salt and pepper, maybe a couple of spices on them. Oh, love it. Love roasted sweet potatoes. We have those a lot. That's what I was forgetting. We usually have sweet potatoes with our bass. That's what he is, Lori. Yeah, they're the Michelle, cleanup crew. Y'all hear that? He's getting it off the grill. What did he say up there? You never miss cooking. Yeah, I don't. No, I never miss cooking. I did it for, oh my goodness, what? He's been retired since November. We've been married. Oh, so I did it 34 years. Not well, and not every night, but yeah, I cooked for 34 years. So I'm enjoying every minute of this. You know, Mary, you're not the only one to say that. You're not the only one to say that, but like I said, it's worth sticking around for this whole veggie medley thing that he does. And the vegetable medley he's doing can go with anything. Oh yeah, Michelle, it is so good. And I was never a sweet potato eater until, except at Thanksgiving when my mama made it with that. It's more like a dessert. But yeah, I never ate sweet potatoes growing up, and I love them now. They're one of my favorites. Did she, Scott? Yeah, that's a smart woman. I have relinquished my kitchen gladly.
All right.
Oh, that's pretty.
The salmon is done.
Oh, that's so pretty. Don't you let that fall on the floor.
Yeah. It's ready to go, so I'm going to set this aside for right now. As we finish the vegetables, we're going to chop up this broccoli, blanch it a little bit.
See, there's another man on here that his wife retired from cooking when he started, Scott Kaplan. That's great.
Yeah.
Isn't it pretty? Yes. Oh, and Lori's husband did too. Yeah. Yeah, go for it. Here's my kitchen. Have it. It's yours now. Gerald goes to the grocery store too. Yeah. He goes to the grocery store more than I do now. I don't know that he likes it, but he does it. Do you like going to the grocery store?
Oh, it's fun because I know things that I need to get. And
yeah.
all right, so we're gonna blanch some broccoli here so that.
Tricia said watch it, and then Carrie said there will be an udern tonight.
Udern.
Y'all know us well.
All right, so we have potatoes ready now to go in our mixture here. We're just going to dump those in there. Oh, Pete, get that.
That's what you do, artists. That's my boys do too. Chris loves to cook, and I think Josh does too.
All right, so what do we have in there? We have onion. We have 3 different colors of peppers. We have potatoes. We have bacon. We're going to put broccoli. We got carrots.
Love the carrot chips. I don't like those little baby carrots though, y'all. They taste different to me. So I like the carrot chips or just the uncut carrots.
All right, so I'm just going to put a good handful of carrots in here, maybe 2 handfuls.
That's what he says, Gary. Mitzi, listen, they're fooling you. They had a big, good supper. Pete loves carrots. Sarge
does not.
Bo does not think carrots are worth it. Spit them out. Not worth the time.
Sarge will spit those out, and then Pete gets it.
Our sweet Max loves carrots better than anything.
All right, so blanching really makes that broccoli look good. We're gonna strain those, and once again,
Sarge's face was right there.
what?
Getting the carrot and then he didn't want it.
Oh.
Ew, is that all you have, Dad?
All right, so the broccoli's gonna go in there. Carrots are in there. Now, we're gonna take and put
Take and put.
some yummy, delicious butter.
Ooh, real life butter.
Real life butter.
Don't get margarine.
And I usually put about 4 or 5 good pats of butter in here, just for good measure. And there we go. So
do we, Jody. I know.
all right, so everything, and then just for kicks, I like to put a little sesame seed in here, and that just kind of dresses it up, makes it look pretty.
Right, Elizabeth? I know that feeling.
How we doing on time?
It is 6:41.
Phew. Okay. We're going to salt and pepper real good. I know that looked like a lot. We got a lot of vegetables there.
That's a big bowl, yeah.
And then some
There's
pepper.
Patricia Kimball. She says, hi, guys.
Patricia, yay! I'm so happy you're here, and I'm very happy that you got your package finally.
I told him.
I am sorry to hear about your loss. We truly are.
We're dog people. We
Yeah, we are.
understand.
We're sorry to hear about that, but I'm very happy, and I hope it was a happy for you to get that, to get those
Bird feeders.
the little bird figures. We had an Adirondack chair and a swing that she ordered from us. All
That
right,
the post office tried to hijack.
and they did. Okay, so we are ready here to do this up. So here's the cool part. This is really cool. You just take this and you start folding the aluminum foil together into a great big Hershey Kiss.
That's what we call it. Thank you, Patricia. You have kept, you have supported us so much, and that's not lost on us.
Not lost on us at all.
Wow, you put so many vegetables, that almost didn't make a kiss.
Yeah. Patricia, I had the new swing made and about half of the new Adirondack chair made, so we'll just put that in the store.
Yeah.
Somebody else needs a bird feeder, I'm sure. All right, so our vegetable package turns into a great big Hershey Kiss. Now, it's not completely sealed because some of that steam has got to come out of there, but you just take this and put it on a hot 450 degree grill for about 35 to 40 minutes. I think I usually do mine 40 minutes.
Have I got to wait that long to eat? You mean my parents get that?
Well, yeah,
No, that's okay.
I'm gonna put this on the grill.
Everybody's saying it looks like Jiffy Pop. It does.
Fortunately, it does not pop up in my Jiffy Pop. I'll be
No.
right back.
Okay. And that was my dog. Y'all know he has to cough at least one time during every live. So, my parents next door are anxiously awaiting their salmon and veggies. That's their favorite. Did you see Pete come in there and make sure he didn't drop anything after he left? Yeah, Michelle, you know, a lot of times he will do it, divide it up into two. But, you know, he wanted to show y'all how it all goes together. Can your veggie kiss thing be cooked in the oven? I think you could do that just in a, I used to do it in
Sure you can.
a Pyrex dish.
I would put it in a, I would preheat an oven to about 400, maybe 425. Because I like my grill hot at about 450, but maybe 425 in the oven. I would cook it about the same amount of time, about 40 minutes. Do this though, put it on a drip pan. because some of that steam's gonna kind of ooze out, and sometimes it makes a mess. So, excuse me just a minute.
Sue, he uses a gas grill. He uses a gas grill.
Now, through the magic of television, guess what? We have one ready to go here.
We have my parents' supper.
So we have, now this is very hot. I'm going to tell you, I just took it off the grill. You can see the steam coming out of here. But take a look in there.
Oh, that
Steamed
smells so
vegetables.
good.
And they're delicious. They're wonderful.
Oh, that smells so good.
I'm going to put my hot gloves on and...
Yeah, Carol, that'll work too. I did mine in a Pyrex 9x13.
I like the taste of that grill.
We love anything grilled.
All right, so I am going to just dump this right in, out of the aluminum, right into this bowl that I have a nice, pretty bowl here.
Oh.
Make sure that I get all the goodies out of there.
Oh, wish y'all could smell it. Oh, okay, Michelle, stay safe. I hope it's not dangerous. Yeah, Jody Santana says those are beautiful.
I'm going to get you a better picture here in just a minute.
Don't you think that's got to be a little bit healthy? Maybe?
Maybe just a little bit.
I know there's bacon and butter in it, but come on. I don't eat the bacon. I just eat the veggies. Oh, Debbie Moeller says, I am so making those beautiful vegetables.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to hear about it. I want to see pictures and hear about it.
All right, so it's in a pretty bowl now. Here we go. How about that? See, it's steaming it. It's just, if you could just smell it. Can you smell it?
I can smell it.
Let me get it close enough you can smell it there.
Oh, my goodness.
But that is delicious. Just delicious food. There you go, my taste tester.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so good. Ooh darn. Yeah, that's a ooh darn, y'all. So those veggies can go with any meat. You don't have to eat them with salmon.
So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna plate up our pretty salmon. I guess you can all see that, the nice grill marks that it puts on it. And this is delicious too. This is just flaky.
Oh, with the black crunchy on it.
Flaky good. It just flakes off.
Oh my goodness. Y'all, that's so good.
So we're gonna have to,
I love the black crunchies on it.
I think we're gonna have to put, I guess, two of the recipes together. One for the marinade. Again, your choice on the salmon if you want to leave the skin on. I prefer the skin off myself.
And the marinade will work on...
The marinade will work on any fish. You can use it on salmon, you can use it on cod, you can really anything. I use it on bass.
Someone said that they used a similar one on their pork chops, so...
The pork chop's a little different. I don't put the balsamic, I cannot say that word, balsamic vinegar on pork chops. I put about a half a tablespoon of honey in the pork chops.
Oh. Davina, you need to go back and watch his salmon marinade. It's at the beginning.
And we will. I'll put the recipe for that together, and we'll post it online tonight. Same thing. Well, the vegetables are pretty simple. Potatoes. I put 3 different kinds of peppers in there. I use half of a good yellow onion. I use 3 slices of bacon. I put about 2 cups of broccoli in there and some carrots.
And you can put cauliflower. I mean, you could put
Sure,
whatever vegetables in there
any
you
vegetables
like.
you want. You could even put fresh tomatoes in there and let those steam. Those would be good. Lindy doesn't care too much for tomatoes, but this medley that we have right here is our favorite. It just is delicious. It has a great taste. The flavor that, putting it on the grill and letting that bacon cook through it and the butter and all the seasoning and all, it's just delicious. And I appreciate everybody staying with us
Yes.
here. We've been here 50 minutes.
You do better than me. I usually overshoot an hour. So
Yeah.
they're all saying they're going to try it. And thank y'all so much. We appreciate your support and everything you do for us.
We do. Y'all go to our store, look at our products, and let us know if there's anything you'd like there. You can order that.
Southern Vintage Live, Southern Vintage Company is live at 7 if y'all want to do some shopping.
That's 10 minutes. Yeah, y'all could do some quick shopping and get some good values. Miss Lindy bought some stuff yesterday.
I did online at my own shop. I sure did.
Yeah, right out of the little shop there.
We're taking those to my mom, so we're going to eat what's outside. Thank you, Carrie.
Thank y'all for coming. We enjoy it, and I'll try to be back here next week with a different recipe. We'll put these recipes on the site tonight. Thank you very much. We love you all. Good night.